the stock market crash in 1920s or something. He probably was there for the first ever baseball game in America. But he was there playing the piano on Twitch. That was so sick. I love that stream.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
Rain, I won't make 30 because of kidney failure. Hey, don't speak about my boyfriend like that. My hubby. Reynad, he already asked me. He came to me today. He was holding his stomach. His entire one pack. He was holding it up to me. He's like, Frodan, I need to lose weight. I said, okay, well, how do I do it? And I said, well, the best way to do it, realistically, is probably just to eat less. And he says, well, that's not happening. I'm like, okay, well, how about you just drink water? And he said, nah, that's probably not happening either because he doesn't want to give up coffee and tea. But I said, okay, how about you just drink less beer? To which he said, fuck off, Frodan, I'm 22, I want to make my own decisions, etc. So yeah, he's actually kind of screwed. I think he will die when he's 30. Now that I really think about it. Reynad probably wants to die at the age of 30. Because then he could use that as an excuse to not stream. So, that's probably my thoughts on the situation. Eat less means starving? Reynad actually does eat a decent amount, but he also has like these very weird particular tastes. He only eats really bland stuff. Like, he eats just white rice or just like a slice of bread. And to him, it's like super delicious and fulfilling. But to me, I'm just baffled. I'm like, why don't you want to add anything? And he always talks about how Ukrainians have this really heightened sense of taste. And he can taste everything magnified by 100. Which I thought was really ironic, so I said, oh, so you never add salt to anything. And he's just like, ha ha ha, because I'm salty, right, Frodan? And it's like, he the memes are so tried and recycled and so like, he's so done with some of these memes that he just, like, beats it to the punch, which makes it even funnier for me, because I just enjoy it that much more. It's great. I love it. Is he gonna wild growth? Don't wild growth. Oh, he's gonna hit 7 now. I'm in trouble. Well, I guess I just play MCT here. Last night I had a date with a very special woman. I wanted to cook her a meal, so I thought trying spaghetti carbonara with a twist popularized by professional Magic and Uno player. The dish, however, failed miserably, and now she won't return my calls. It was a sad day because I realized my buying kibble pasta sucks. Alright, that was good, man. You kind of roped me at the end there. I wasn't sure where you were going with it, but I'm glad we landed there. I want board, so I'm gonna rat this. I know I want to cycle, but I have the Ancient of Lore, so I'm gonna take this. I wish Reynad would talk about you behind your back. Just ask him enough. Maybe if you do your Twitch chat thing of like donate to him and trigger him enough about it, you might say something. I'd love nothing more, man. Alright, so he's provoking me to swipe again. Ancient of Lore here is pretty sick too. Ancient of Lore? How good is that? I mean, this is a pretty good swipe, but it takes up so much of my mana. Mark of Nature. Interesting turn here. I don't have a combo at all, so I think board control is what I value a lot. But the problem is, if I play things like swipe, then I still only have like this 2-4. I'm back to square one. I'm at a 2-4, and he can just develop like a reasonable minion like Druid the Claw and wreck me. So I'm gonna do this. Hello guys, I'm a poor viewer that lost his job. Ever since Masan was banned, I've been left out of street without a way to feed my family. Please no copy paste Reno my sad Reno story. Ah well, maybe Archon can offer you a contract. Just mention the code tempo and they probably will. The thing with Kibler pasta is that he's so awesome that it's impossible to make a good pasta. Not true. You can make a good pasta about anybody. Here's the actual reality. I think Kibler does so much for the community and has a lot to contribute that it's almost like sacrilege to make fun of him. I feel really bad whenever I make fun of him on a broadcast because I always feel like, man, you're really like dishonoring this guy who's done so much for card games and everything else. It's like, yeah. I don't always feel the most comfortable mocking the Kibler. Okay, so his hand is awkward. I'm gonna go. Wait, do I die to a Force Nature Savage Roar? I don't. It's 25 damage. Right, I'm gonna do this. Job done. Will you start to do this for a future if Hearthstone fails to be a competitive game? I don't want to say yes or no. I just really like streaming for now, so how about I say sure. Maybe that's a good. I think that's like kind of a safe answer because you can't really be too sure with stuff like that. The industry changes so often. You can't just assume one because things are good now, it'll be good later. So as much as I would like to say, oh no, I would never do something like that. The reality is I might need to if time goes on. I'm going to Raven Idol a heal if I can. Because, you know, as much as I want to BGH this, I think it's right to double swipe. Swipe this once, swipe this. So I don't die to a Force Nature Savage Roar. And Mark of the Wild, I think, is really clutch. And then swipe this again. Because I can't risk having the Shade. Like, I know BGH doesn't get value otherwise, but I really can't have the Shade live. Otherwise, I can't answer it ever. So don't judge me for that play. I wonder if he has Savage Roar in his hand. Me too, dude. It's the great mystery of life. So I'm gonna add this as taunt. Put this as a big wall. Kibler and Rand are also super good at the game, which makes it hard to make fun of them as casters. Not necessarily, but you're right. Like it's hard to make fun of their play and results as much, but Raynad kind of eggs it on. He's really good at bouncing off of it, so he doesn't feel too bad about making fun of him. But with Brian Kibler, yeah, I don't know. There's always that like edge of, oh, are we going too far by making fun of him? I don't think so. So, yeah. No. He's killing my stuff. Okay. So he doesn't have Force Nature Savage Roar anymore. At least he gave up Force of Nature. Were you cool in high school? Kind of. Kind of cool.
I will not be trifled with.
My winged children fill the skies.
I'm gonna play Big Game Hunter because I don't have any other way to play it except for tempo. If he Savage Roars, he's still 1-off lethal. He would have to draw Savage Roar and damage. With Brian Kibler, it feels like you're making fun of someone's well-respected dad and you feel judged for it. Yeah, you know what? It actually could just be the age gap. It might be a good point. Not as cool as Mike Wang? Dude, be chill. I thought we were past that. I thought we were at that stage where we didn't have to talk about Mike Wang anymore. Oh, wow. Huh. Well, look at that. That's lethal. Sick.